Gillon, homecomers. My name is Pawluski. On behalf of the Drama Club, namely One Night Stands, I welcome you all. This is the Drama Club's 10th anniversary. And to commemorate the 10 years and as well, the homecoming have produced the play entitled I Meet You in the Far Pasture. I want to bring to your attention at this time a couple of corrections in the program. Far has been omitted in the title. That to be announced. Our video is being handled by Paul Torulo, and Carmen Lunn is doing the photography. I'd like to also mention at this time to leave the aisles open. Don't have anybody sitting in one of your legs up because they will be used by the cast. I would like at this time to read the title of the play, titled again, I'll Meet You in the Far Pasture. The play is fictitious. However, any resemblance to the living person is not coincidental. The play is based on the actual events and real people who were part of the Lassiter Project, north of Eaglesham, as depicted in the Homestead Memories by Donaldson, and as we remember by Donaldson and Peggy. To both of them and their associates, I am heavily in debt. Signed, Steve Cregg. Without further ado, we will go into Act 1, Scene 1, and we go to a spring day in 1952.
someone can look into your backyard? You may be a few miles away.
Hello, hello, hello. I'm Rose Robinette. Welcome.
My wife, Bonnie.
I know it's your wife. You've told me that often enough. Well, how do you like being an Eaglesham projector?
And Eaglesham what?
Bonnie, this is a Eaglesham project. Lassiter's breaking up the land north of Eaglesham for homesteading, for veterans and their families, like us. Filed on a half section.
Yeah? Good. Lassiter broke up the land all right. He left snags and stumps and plowed so deep the topsoil was lost. And as for roots, well, wait till you start picking roots.
Well, I don't expect picking roots will be all that difficult.
She doesn't expect. Well, I'm telling you, when my husband Henry saw the roots he had to pick, do you know what he said? He said, back where we come from, these aren't roots, these are trees.
Well, if they're trees, how do you pick them?
You lift, you drag, you heave, you strain your hernia, then you pile them all in the center of the field and you set them on fire. Roots or trees?
Oh.
Don't worry, Bonnie. I'll pick the roots.
Oh, hell. But trees.
She's exaggerating.
I'm not exaggerating. I can remember days picking roots. My back would be nearly broke, and any part of me that didn't ache was nearly bitten to pieces by mosquitoes. God, I'll never forget the mosquitoes. Nights couldn't sleep with them bugs. But one good thing about root picking, come nights, you'd be so tuckered out, the mosquitoes wouldn't even bother you. But come morning, you'd be so swollen up you could hardly move.
Rose, you're trying to put us off.
No, just let you know how things will be so you'll be ready for them.
Oh, thank you. It's so nice of you.
Well, say, how do you like Eaglesham?
To tell you the truth, I feel kind of lost. I don't know where I am. Don't know how I got here. After the train ride, Jeff hoists me up on a tractor trailer and away we go.
Fern Lagosha's tractor. You went west from town, a jog north to the correction line, then down a steep angle into Lost Creek.
Yes, I remember that. Sheesh, I almost fell off the trailer. With the noise from the tractor, nobody would have heard me yell.
That's Fern's driving, all right. When he gets behind the wheel of that 44 Massey, there's only one gear, high. Let's say, you don't have a vehicle?
We had to leave the shed in Eaglesham.
Yeah, you'd only got stuck out here with a car. That reminds me. When we were here just a year, we had to move house. I had my 3 boys and my little girl. Henry was driving the old John Deere. You know, old Poppin' John with the wagon, hay wrap on it. Each of the kids had an animal to take care of. There's a black cat, little dog Shep, the little girl had the kittens, and there was 10 hens in a crate. Well, every time we went through a slough, my youngest son Ricky would shout, water, water, lots of water. And then when we finally got there, we found that 5 of the hens had laid eggs. Well, reminds me, I brought you something.
You did?
Yeah, it's a live rooster. Left it in a gunny sack underneath one of them apple boxes outside.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yes, I think that's very generous of you.
Oh, think nothing of it.
Jeff, what am I supposed to do with a live rooster?
Kill it! Eat it!
How do you kill it?
You chop its head off. You got an axe out there. Well, I got a bamboo to get the old man his supper. Well, we'll see you later, alligator.
Hey, Rose, thanks. Don't worry, I'll kill it.
Do you mind if I don't watch?
Rose is giving me a lift into town.
Town?
No, I mean Eaglesham.
Oh, he means a grain elevator. But what about supper? The bread and the cheese?
Oh, bread and cheese, who needs it? We've got chicken now.
Chicken?
Yeah, Rose's rooster. I just killed him and left him in the apple box for you.
For me?
Sure, you can get him ready while I see about the ship.
But you said you wouldn't be able to drive here
from Larry Clarkson at the co-op store? Well, he'll take the shed in on trade and the balance at harvest.
But that
And
means...
I know where I can get a trailer.
But that
Bonnie,
means...
listen. Car would only get hung up. If we're gonna farm, we really do need a tractor. Besides, later we can buy a truck. Look, I gotta go. Rose is waiting.
Well, how did she manage to make it in?
Oh, well, she's an expert with ruts as well as roots. And besides, she's got a truck. A car would only get hung up.
Oh, that shed was the last link to civilization.
Well, here's Rose's rooster. Oh boy, chicken for supper. Sure beats spam. Oh well, gotta go. See ya. that big stick, and she chased those wolves way to hell and gone. And then she brought the cattle home.
I didn't know they were wolves.
Well, what did you think they were?
I thought they were dogs.
Dogs!
I just saw those beastly animals snapping at our cattle.
Well, who told you they were wolves?
He did. Heck, all I ever learned about wolves is what I read in Little Red Riding Hood.
You know, when I told her, you went and fainted.
I did not.
Oh, she darn near did.
If I'd have known they were wolves, I'd let them have the calf and the cow too.
No way. You'd have done the very same thing as you did.
Think so?
Sure. They're just animals. You gotta show them who's the boss. Hey, Jeff. You got the job.
Oh, that's great.
Job? What job?
I'm a cat skinner now.
A what?
Yeah, he catches cats and skins them.
Don't mind him. I'm driving a cat. You know, a big tractor, a machine, clearing land north of here for Lassiter.
You?
Well, Vern, when do I start?
Well, right away, if you like. Just hop in the truck and I'll take you right over there.
Well, you mean you're going to leave me here all by myself?
Oh, yeah, I'll be home for supper. The job won't last long. A couple of weeks, eh?
Oh, a month or so maybe.
But what about the root picking and the disking and the seeding?
I'll take time off for the disking tomorrow. And on weekends, I'll clear up the rest of the roots.
Sure, I'll help.
Well, Jeff, I'll be scared to be here alone all by myself.
Well, I've left you alone before, haven't I?
Yeah, the night of the great bear hunt. I don't want another night like that.
Oh, you'll be all right, wolf killer. Besides, we need the money. Just think of the money.
But what about bears?
You gotta go there. Shoot them. Even if you don't hit them, it'll scare them. They know about guns.
They do?
They do, okay?
Oh, okay. I guess I'll have to learn to shoot that stupid thing.
Well, you know how to load the thing, don't you?
Yes.
Well, just close your eyes and bang away. I'll be home soon.
And if we don't see you in the near future, we'll meet you in the Far Pasture.
Oh, well, we want to tell you about old Dan.
He was a cigarette thief and a mooching man. Now the boys, they didn't roll theirs one at a time in a pouch or a cat. They'd leave laying around a dozen or more.
I've heard this story all before.
Well, old Dan came around when he wanted to smoke. He helped himself. This is no joke. He never said, may I or would you, as with decent folk. He wasn't very nice.
I've heard this story twice.
So we thought we'd teach him a lesson for sure.
Filled 2 cigarettes with horse manure in a baccy box left in a handy location. We were trying to cure his thieving vice.
I've heard this story thrice.
Well, he took the bait, that crooked old guy, and we gathered round to see him cry. But he smoked that dumb with a deal of pleasure and a satisfied sigh. It was a downright crime.
They tell the same tale every time.
So, we set the trap again, and as well,
Added some powder from a shotgun shell.
then we crowded him close just to see him in hell when the cigarette popped.
This is where the whole trick flopped. Poor old man.
Well, the cigarette exploded. It was awful.
It went pop, 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 when he began to waffle. Somebody's put in horse manure, and that ain't lawful.
He said, well,
This practical joke is getting me down.
It's horse manure, the old man cried.
smolder. That was close. Those darn chimneys. You gotta clean them regular.
Didn't know.
Well, you do now.
Fire. That was all I needed. But if it wasn't for you,
Oh, that's okay. I've got to be going. My wife's waiting for me in the car.
I'd offer you a cup of coffee, but I don't have any water left. And no fire.
Oh, don't worry about it. By the way, I'm Gordon Donaldson. And this is my wife, Anne.
I'm Bonnie Molstat.
Nice to meet you. Sorry I couldn't help. This is the reason why.
Oh, a baby. Tiny baby. Newborn?
Yes, born last Friday at midnight.
Boy?
No, a girl. Isn't she sweet?
Born at the hospital?
No, born at home.
Oh. Sealed at home.
Well, you see, she was a little premature. The doctor had given me another 2 weeks. But, well, last Friday I had such a busy day. I had a huge wash in the washing machine. Then those cows started bloating.
Bloating?
Yes, they'd eaten something they shouldn't have.
Guts of the wheat most likely.
Well, I had to heat the milk, melt the lard into it. Then what a job that was with Gordon holding the mouths open and me pouring the milk in. And after that, the pain started.
Well, what did you do?
Well, I rushed over to the Weathers.
Our neighbors.
I went to get Millie to stay with Ann till I could go get Doris, the public health nurse.
Millie made me comfortable. Then Doris came. Doris took over while Gordon pumped the lamp.
Pump the lamp.
Yes, we have a gasoline lantern with a mantle. Do you have one?
No, and you pump it?
Sure, gives quite bright light.
Oh, a white, bright light.
Millie sat on a wooden bench with a newspaper in front of her. Doris took over, did what she had to do, and Gordon helped my hand.
And that's how you had the baby?
Yeah, after that, Gordon took me to the hospital.
Where is the hospital?
In Grand Prairie.
You mean you had the baby at midnight and then you up and went to Grand Prairie?
Yep, 2 hours on gravel.
In the darkness.
And after that, on our way home, we saw your flyer.
I don't know how to thank you.
Oh, don't try. But you've got to be going now.
Do you have a name for her?
Yes, Irma. Irma Ann.
Irma, that's nice.
Irma Ann Donaldson, the first baby born on the Eaglesham Project. It was nice meeting you. See you.
Bye.
As far as I'm concerned, it'll be the last. Can you imagine having a baby in a place like this? Brought on 2 weeks early because the cows were, what, bloating? You get bloated and the cows get bloated. Must be contagious. Oh, that's Bernie's truck. They're back. Early.
Hi, honey.
You're finished early?
No, we gotta go back. Just kind of see how you're doing. Where's the coffee?
I don't have any water left.
What happened to your face? You got black on it.
Jeff, I almost...
You're out of water? Well, I'll get you some on the way back.
Hey, your fire. It's almost out. It is out.
Oh my goodness, is it really?
Well, Fern, come take a look at her face here. Look, it's black. What does her face remind you of?
Jeff,
Jones is lame.
Oh, this guy. He's a holy terror. You know what he did?
another poor old man.
Oh, no. They were teenagers this time. Oh, you tell her.
Well, yesterday morning, Joe and Just Lane, they turned up for work, drunk. The little niggers been at some party drinking all night. Oh, they must have been.
Yeah, and just like he was sitting there telling us that he could drive that cab.
So, boss, he told him to go sleep it off.
Well, that's exactly what the two of them did.
Yeah, they found some old tractor rolled up in it.
Do I look like that?
Tell me, why do I have such a good
Hey,
face?
it's just about time. We gotta get going.
Tell me, why don't I have any water left?
I don't know. We gotta get going.
Tell me, why is the fire out?
I don't know, but if we don't see you in the near future...
I know. We'll meet you in the Far Pasture. Jeff, come back here.
What?
Will you be late?
The usual, I guess.
Late. Jeff,
Unless it rains, then we'll be home early, okay?
Or unless we go over to the beer parlor over in Wanham, seeing how this is the last day.
the last day.
I think we should celebrate.
Oh, Jeff, you wouldn't.
No beer parlor. I ain't got any money. I'm gonna get paid.
Better be somebody in this plain country's got some money.
Jeff.
Yeah?
Hey, look, Rose is here.
Hey, you guys, I need your help.
Oh, sure.
You got a pair of pliers in that toolbox yours? A good pair?
Yep, brand new.
Well, come with me then.
Oh, where are you going?
Well, my husband Henry, he's got toothache. The pliers I got, I can't get a good enough grip, or else I just don't have the power. Anyway, says I'm torturing him.
Oh, my God.
Well, you want to come and watch?
No, I don't think I can stand that.
Well, suit yourself. Come on, fellas. 3 of us together should make one good dentist.
Look at them go. Laughing as if they didn't have a care in the world. Jeff! I had a fire! I almost went! Come down. Gone. He's gone. And me, I'm stuck here. He won't be back until after dark, and we'll have supper by the light of a kerosene lamp. He took the 5-gallon can. I hope he remembers to bring it back. They'll probably leave it at the top of the so-called driveway, and I'll have to go out and drag it in. No fire. Stoke it up. Boil some more water. And I'm talking to myself again. Mustn't do that. I'll go absolutely crazy. Apple boxes for cupboards. And I'll have to clean this whole place all over again. Mud. Dust. Brushing it up, squeezing it out. Put it back. Jeff!
Here's your water. The boys have to go back to work, so I said I'd bring it down for you.
Much obliged. How's your patient?
My patient? Oh, you mean my husband, Henry. Well, he isn't very patient. Jeff and we held him down while Fern went to work on him with his new pair of pliers. Problem is, he didn't get the whole tooth. Just took the top of it off. Well, when he did that, Henry almost took the top of the roof off. We couldn't hold him down. Would have taken a whole football team.
Oh, boy.
Well, it's okay. I says to him, he's moaning and groaning and holding his jaw. I said to him, why don't you take a shot of that morphine you got there in the cupboard?
Morphine.
Yeah, Henry was a stretcher bearer during the war. He brought a bottle of morphine home with him as a souvenir.
Oh, I see.
So he says, okay, and your Jeff pushes the needle in, gives him the whole shebang. Now he's sleeping like a baby. And I gotta get back in case he wakes up. And if he don't wake up in a couple hours, I gotta wake him up. He's still got chores to do. Well, see you later. Bye.
What a woman. What a person. I could never measure up to her. From Jeff just expect me to.
tell you about Henry. This'll kill you.
Is he better?
Oh, he is now. Oh, when I got home, he got up and he had lunch. He was acting pretty good from the morphine, I guess. In fact, he was acting like he was drunk. Ate everything in sight. Macaroni and stewed tomatoes. Then he passed out again. Then about 1:30, Jack Barnsley stopped in on his way to Grand Prairie. Wanted to know if we needed anything. So I woke Henry up and he's acting drunker than ever. Staggers up and takes one look at Jack. Well, guess the sight of Jack must have sickened him. Right there and then he lost his supper. Oh, boy. He'd had tomatoes for lunch, you see. Well, Jack, he figures that Henry's having an internal hemorrhage, that there's something seriously wrong with him, that he's lost his whole insides. Oh boy. So anyway, Henry says to Jack, Jack, you take me to Grand Prairie, I need to go see the dentist. So Jack took him, and they just got back. Dentist pulled 3 teeth, and he's fit as a fiddle.
I'm so glad he's feeling better.
Say, are you all right? You want to stay with you till Jeff gets back?
No, I'm fine.
Come to think of it, they may be celebrating.
No.
Yeah, seeing it's the last day.
Oh, you don't think they would, do you?
Pretty certain. Vern, he likes to have a bit of fun. There's a couple others. And if there's any liquor to be found, they'll get it.
Oh, no.
Well, you sure you don't want me to stay with you for a bit anyhow?
No. I'm used to being alone now. And you have to get up early with your kids and all.
Well, are you sure?
Really, I'm fine.
Well, if you're sure. But you know, you look pretty tuckered out. If I was you, I'd just crawl right into bed. And don't worry, boys will be boys. And if Jeff don't come in till morning, he'll come in with his tail between his legs, and you'll be able to wrap him around your little finger. Well, good night and sweet dreams. And if I don't see you in the near future,
I'll meet you in the Far Pasture.
right on.
Ugh, stupid. Never eat tomatoes again as long as I live. Oh, Jeff, where are you? I hope they didn't go to some beer parlor somewhere. Oh, Jeff wouldn't do that. Besides, he doesn't have any money. But maybe somebody's treating them. Oh, Jeff's not like that. He pays his own way. Oh, what's happened to them then? Oh, drat this yellow light. I trimmed your lamp for you. Big deal. A lot of good it did. I should get one of those gas pumping things. A bright white light, she said. Oh, I'm so tired. But I can't go to bed. Not until Jeff gets back. I just lie awake, worrying. Oh. Well, maybe I'll just lie down and try and relax. I just know I wouldn't be able to sleep. Yes. Well, so this is where you ended up. I always simply knew you'd do well. No curtains on the window. How novel. Gives one such an uninterrupted view of acres and acres and acres of cultivated ground. Apple boxes for cupboards. See, homie, not even disguised apple boxes. Nice touch, that. A lantern. Oh my, or is it a lamp? Wow, a real antique. Must be worth a lot of money, eh? I said it must be worth a lot of money. I don't think so. Say, who did you marry anyway? A farmer wasn't he, or something? I remember he was a salesman. Didn't he sell shrubs and garden implements or vacuum cleaners or something?
He was a nursery stock salesman.
Oh yes, now I remember.
And he's now a farmer.
Did I tell you who I married?
I heard.
See, I went east. I got my degree at McGill. In commerce, you know.
I know.
There I met my husband. Real catch. Corporation lawyer, you know. Lots of money and frightfully clever. He adores me. Gives me anything I want. Anything my little heart desires. Drive my own car, of course. A Peugeot. And we have a house and hall and
2 beers each.
Oh, great. While I was here all alone all night, you were out drinking.
Not drinking. Like he said, we each had 2 beers each. The boss bought a case, winding up the job, you know. Anyways, on the way home, we had to stop at the Hamptons because the Fern wanted something.
Yeah. Some lumber. I'm building me a chicken coop with security locks.
Well, you see, Ethel was cooking chicken. Ethel Hampson.
Chicken sure smells good.
No way are you getting any of this. This is for the Tangent crew. If you want any chicken, you bring your own.
If we bring you a chicken, would you cook it for us?
Well, if you hurry. I might.
Where are you going to get yourself a chicken, Fern?
Burnaby has lots. More than he can handle.
Hey, let's go.
Say, Dave, these moose horns?
Yeah, I shot a bull last fall. I was gonna have them mounted.
Say, we could disguise ourselves. Say, could I borrow a blanket, like a dark brown blanket?
You retards, you'll get yourself shot.
No way. We'll just sneak up on that chicken coop. And if Burnaby sees us, he'll think it's a moose and go fetch his gun. And while he's after his gun, we'll just grab a chicken and hightail him right out of there, eh?
I forgot he's got a watch
gentlemen. If I don't see you in the near future, I'll meet you in the Far Pasture. Trouble brewing here. This ain't no place for a preacher, son.
Oh, wow, am I tired?
Well, I mean, you should be. You've been out all night.
What are you doing?
I'm packing.
You're packing?
I'm leaving.
You're leaving me?
Yes, I guess you too. You go to sleep and have a good rest, and when you wake up, I'll be gone.
You'll be gone? I mean, you're going? Are you?
Yes, I'm bidding farewell to the chickens and the bears and the blame calf and that stinking cow and the Ferns and the Roses and the Henrys and the Hansons and the entire ha-ha-ha brigade of the entire Lassiter Project.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I left you here home alone while I was having fun and you were twiddling your thumbs.
Not twiddling my thumbs. I was working hard. And I was so wondering and worrying.
Well, the Lassiter Project is over with now.
Anyways, it's not just that. It's being fed up with a kerosene lamp that gives off a sickly yellow light and a stove that's a daily fire hazard.
But I told you things wouldn't be easy at first.
And I hate lugging that huge can of water from the top of the so-called driveway.
But I'll be doing that now. I'm free.
And sloe water, I hate the taste of it. You can never drink tea. You have to make coffee all the time. And going to town is a puppy ride on a tractor trailer or being squeezed into the dust-ridden cab of a truck.
Well, Rose and Fern have been good at giving us rides.
And this cramped little shack.
But Bonnie, look, I told you soon I was done with Lassiter, I started building a house. Do you know I'm going to build the basement tomorrow?
Oh. Will we have a kerosene lamp in every room?
No, we'll have one of those gas things.
Just one?
No, in every room. Bonnie, look, soon we'll be getting electricity.
Yes, but we'll still have to haul water.
No, sooner or later.
Probably later. Probably much later. Jeff, we don't have much money. You'll need that first crop to pay off the tractor. It'll take years to make conditions here tolerable. I'm a wimp, I know, but this is just not working out. Every day I long to have a bath with soap bubbles. I'm constantly wanting to switch on the electric light, a bright, white, lovely light. Or to sit down and watch television. Television is all the rage, you know. Everybody has one. Even Mom has one. Or to sit down in bed and read a novel or a magazine.
I didn't think you'd miss all those things all that much.
Sure, you didn't.
Well, I mean,
You're having fun. Off you go to Lassiter.
But I'm done with Lassiter.
Put on the big cats all day. Or maybe you'll corner a bear and kill it with a sledgehammer. Or play tricks on an old man. Or paint the faces of drunks.
But I told you I'm through with Lassiter.
Yes, but you'll have to take other jobs. Building a house costs money, Jeff. I expect to be alone more times than not. Nobody to talk to. Except for visits from Rose, and she does all the talking. How hard it used to be, but how much fun it is looking back. And when I'm not twiddling my thumbs, wondering when you're coming home, while I'm washing dishes in lukewarm water, or boiling clothes, or putting them through that infernal wringer, that antique that must have been brought here with Alexander Mackenzie himself.
But things will get better.
Supposing I were to get pregnant! Can you imagine having a baby in a place like this? Or having a tooth pulled with a pair of pliers?
Where are you going?
Back to Mom's, of course, in Edmonton. For a while, anyways. Then I'll get a job back in civilization.
Oh, how will you get there?
By train, of course. And if you want to know, I have the money. And I haven't much to carry. I can walk there.
Oh, nonsense. I won't let you do that. I'll start the tractor and take you myself. I'm sorry you're leaving. I'm more than sorry. But maybe after you've had a little break.
No way am I coming back here.
If I don't see you in the near future,
I'll meet you in the Far Pasture. But Bonnie, wait! You can't go because there's not a train till evening. Bonnie, hang on!
Couldn't stand that big city anymore. night-long holiday while your man was working his butt off.
Well, I'm here, ain't I?
Raring to go?
Maybe.
Maybe nothing.
Maybe. Let's just say I'd like to give it another shot.
Say, you know, Jeff, I was thinking about that lumber. Don't you think that...
Oh, come on, you let him be. Well, we'll see you both later.
And say, if we don't see you in the near future...
I remember. We'll meet you in the Far Pasture.
Right on.
Well, did you hear that? She's gonna give it a go.
Yep, I heard. Go away for that.
Bonnie, what brought you here?
I see you have shoes now.
Yeah.
Let's say I came back to learn how to clean a chicken.
Well, I don't believe that.
You want to know why?
Yeah,
Well, I can't really tell you. I don't really know why. The city was great. But I don't know, thinking about life up here and telling people about it, I began to wonder if I wasn't missing out on an opportunity.
opportunity.
Oh, to be part of something worthwhile.
What about me? Didn't you?
Oh, of course. Yeah. But I'll tell you right now, Jeff, no more nights alone. I'll never enjoy that.
I swear.
Don't swear.
Well, I'm gonna go shingle the roof tomorrow.
You don't have a roof.
Well, I mean,
What about that chicken?
well, we won't find one in the Far Pasture.
Well, what about the near chicken coop?
Maybe.
Maybe. Come on.
That's the conclusion of the play tonight. Now I would like to introduce the cast. The Indians were played by Denise Ouellet, Donna Gillon, and Carmen Lunn. One of the voyageurs and the bear, Beth Chmara. The rest of the voyageurs, Beth Chmara, Steve Cregg, Tom Morgan, Alex Doucet. Angelina, played by Chaput. Ethel Hansen, Faith Peachey. Dave Hansen, Tom Peachy. Gordon Donaldson and Alphonse, played by Tom King. Ann Donaldson, played by Frieda King. Of course, our ever-loving Rose, Denise Cotton. And Fern the Joker, John Morgan. Our leading actor, John Pawluski. Our leading actress, Angele Cloutier. At this time, the Drama Club would like to thank you for your support. Last but not least, the efforts of the director-writer, Mr. Steve Cregg.
Thank you very much. You know, a play is written by an author, but that isn't what makes a play. What makes a play is that actors. These guys did a wonderful job and faced some tremendous difficulties. And also the audience. If you guys hadn't come, there would be no play. So I'd like to thank you very much. I'll just let this here things that I'd like to say about this play. First of all, it was commissioned by the Drama Club in February. And meaning they asked me to write a homecoming play. So I figured that I'd have it finished by the end of April. However, the end of April was one bombshell. Mike Pearson, who used to be my leading actor, decided to go to Denmark. Now, from my reading of Hamlet and Shakespeare's Hamlet, I always thought that there's something wrong with the state of Denmark. And I couldn't figure out how anyone would want to go there. But still, he went there and they had a wonderful time. And he told me he wouldn't be back until the end of May. So this was, to me, a sort of it meant that the play was not first priority. I started to take it a little bit easy and do other things besides writing the play. So I didn't finish it on the end of May. So I really should have started rehearsing if things had turned out differently. But at the end of May, I was telling Mike, who seems to come back all about the play on the telephone, and when he got a word in edgewise, he said, "Steve, I'm going to Edinburgh." So I went into the garage and I was looking for a piece of old rope with which to hang myself. That's fine. Anyway, but my wife talked me out of that. She told me there are other things in life besides drama. She said there's gardening. Anyhow, I just wanted to explain why the original plan was to rehearse in May and June, and maybe a little rehearsal in July. But the way it worked out was fair for some people because of jobs to do and the vacations to go on and all this sort of thing. And as far as the play is concerned, it has certain faults, I think. And some of them, I think mainly due to the fact that I'm trying to pack into 2 hours as much as I could about the Eaglesham, especially the Lassiter Project, the Eaglesham District and Lassiter Project. But one thing I was impressed by, and I'm going to, Orsta here is going to talk about the credits. I just want to talk about some little things that I find very impressive about this whole production. One is the set. I mean, this was done by Lassiter Webb mostly, and John Morgan and Isabel Bedoka. Those 3 guys were the main architects of this set. Some people say I'm the worst carpenter in the world, but that's not true. I can drive a nail just as well as anyone, provided you show me which end is the hip. That's the steep part, well. But anyway, so I thought that's quite a remarkable thing. And then Annette Sasseville, she did these paintings 2 or 3 years ago, and we're still using them. And she did this one just recently to I think that's surprised to be. Another thing is that many of the fonts are not marvelous. They really, it's actually a simple. And then Marge Morgan, I called her on the phone one time and said, "You're in charge of costs," and Marge said, "I'm what?" So, but she was a real wardrobe mistress, I must say. The best one yet, I think. Gilbert, you and I'd like to commend for the viola solo, because this kind of gypsy music is not quite Gilbert's cup of tea. He prefers sort of, old-time rhythm. He's mad. Then there was, I'd like to commend the Voyageurs, because they're all Anglophones. raised all these laughs. And you want to know the rehearsal she missed. She did it without hardly any rehearsal at all.
So how have you got it then?
I told her to go and see the priest. John Morgan, as usual, wonderful commitment. I don't know. It was great to have this support. And Angele, privileged to work with Angele. I think Orst is going to say something about credits.
Okay. At this time, I would like to make mention of the people that are behind the scenes, especially in lights to Greg Donaldson. I think he's done a superb job, and it takes a lot of patience and time to put these things together and be at the right spot at the right time. Also sound, which was done by Al Plug. Also, I'd like to make mention here that Paul Rule also had some input into the set construction. Makeup, Diane Granger. She, I think, is a spoke in the wheel and can't be overlooked. French language advisors, there again, Diane Granger and Angele Cloutier. Stage crew, the two young girls, I think they kind of went unnoticed in the last two inmates' performances, and they were Tony Petker and Frieda King. Promoter understudy. Promoter understudy and PR, Denise Ouellet, Peachey, Peggy, Ulland, Pauline, Cregg, all done their parts, and I think that they're excellent individuals for that particular part. Of course, the video and photography by Knott and Paul Cook. We also should make mention of the orchestra. I think they go without mention that they are what they are. They're the best. At this time, I think I will pass it back to Steve. You have another.
Yeah, I'd just like to say something more about Angele. She's going to hate this. And as I say, it's a privilege to work with her. And she, ever since the beginning of June, she's been driving up to Grand Prairie for weekend rehearsals, which sometimes other people couldn't have attended because they were going camping on the weekend. So, as she had a tremendous number of lines. I can remember Angele being in another play. She was the bride in the bathroom. She had to wait all during the play in a wedding dress in the bathroom. And when she came out of the bathroom, she had 3 words to say. She came out and she said, "I'm ready now." With all these lines that Angele has learned and acted out so wonderfully, I would like to send 3 roses on that.
Okay, I guess that concludes the evening. I must remind you there's coffee and juice and squares as you leave. You're most welcome. And I think on behalf of the Drama Club, we would again like to thank you for your support. Without you, there'd be no drama. Thank you and good night.